Hey, um, this is Tim Gomez and another episode of Tim still talking to himself, even if he knows he isn't. It's part of this process, shall we say. Today, I want to give a far simpler message than perhaps I did last time, and get closer and closer to the very subject that is filling me more and more and is really, really important. So I want to get closer to that today. And also another opportunity, like I said before, is clearly we do need to get to know each other. And this is a fantastic way of doing it. I mean, it really is like we're all one. And that's how I'm treating it. You know, very quickly at the beginning here, get it out of the way. I'm not doing any housekeeping. But I want to do some housekeeping of my housekeeping, if you like. Very simple. I had a go at the Catholics. You didn't deserve it. I have to approve of what I do and say. Think, do and say. And that was a shot out of nowhere at you. And it wasn't fair. So I take that back and I honestly apologise. Like I say, I must approve of myself. The rest, I said, I think I do approve. But Catholics, I'm not here ever to put you in a position of questioning your faith, your religion. I am not here to do any of that. Indeed, the subject, I know, is the core of all religion. So we're all on the same page, you know. And dogma and judgment are those things that I personally, they're in the past, I let go, I forgive them. And we must all do that. So just very quickly, for the record, really like the Pope, okay? So if that sets that, you know, big hug to you, seriously, that came out of, not anger, it came out of a place of heightened emotion. I'm not sure, but it was out of order. So, big up the Catholics. Sorry about that. Housekeeping over. Right, back to the subject. I'll get into know each other. Right, so I'm in a beautiful place. I'm in a woodland just near Millbrook, Cornwall, which I grew up near here, up on the cliffs and these woods, and the whole area was my playground. And it is just as stunning as ever. I haven't been here for 30 odd years at this time of year. So to see the lushness, the beauty is staggering, you know. The Algarve is becoming a desert. Your eyes long to see the green, and it doesn't come, and it's like, So this is a real experience. It's a healing time for me. No doubt about it. No doubt. And I wanna today give a real message of just hope, love, compassion and kindness, and nothing else. I want to be in a love story. I am in a love story. And I've a lot of the insights that I get myself through my own personal practice of going within, and through what then I'm drawn to, the wisdom of others, has drawn me to some fantastic understandings that have helped me in just these last days especially. It was a little bit funny at first, and I've cut a lot of ropes here, almost all of them. And then just these last few days I was feeling a bit, I don't know what you call it, a little bit, it wasn't even uneasy, just a bit ungrounded. And I'm now grounded, and it's as close to peace as I've been in a very long time for an extended period. And I want to point out I've got some help. I got some help from one very special person called Infinity. And there's an infinite in us, and that you can only experience. This Infinity, yeah, she's great. And she's been helping me a lot. I consider her a very good friend now. And she's pointed out a lot. It's like she's got the script of my scene going on, and I'm sure that feels the same for many people that listen to her or listen to other people on a similar journey, that this is where we get so close to being one, because we all go through very similar experiences and very similar insights at various points of our lives. And she's taken me through a few. I'm often a bit nervous to even watch it because it's always a little bit hard hitting. And I've offered to take her and a guy to dinner one day if the divine ever plans, the universe ever lets that happen. But it's been a bit rough lately, so she's paying the first dinner, I reckon. But I'm eternally grateful to the insights that she's given me, and this just so proves we are one. There's such a oneness to this unfolding of the human heart. So it's been great. It's been great, and I will be eternally grateful for the place she's helped me to get to, along with many others. Like I've said, the music just fills me every day. All sorts of music. So powerful music, isn't it? I mean, it really is the voice of the angels. It comes from a place in a person, from its conception to its performance to its listening, that is just of another quality, completely other quality. So all the musicians, I want to meet a lot of you. Another very special lady, I seem to get a lot of my insights from the ladies, aren't I? Go figure. Guess it's my inner feminine finding resonance with that. And that's good, it's the emotional side that guys often don't get to go to. Oh, little thing back to Infinity. The other day, there was a message about how a guy not opening up, not being transparent about his feelings, huh? All right, we'll see about that. He hides when he's afraid. Well, that's only sensible. But I said I'll sort that out. So here it is, Infinity. But another lady that I have, what can I say? Can't even say your name. See, hiding feelings? Bullshit. Geetika. The wonderful Geetika. I know in life, and ultimately you have to become dependent on your inner intuition and guidance for everything. But I've got a little bit hooked on listening to you. I really have. And you've helped me every day for quite a while now. More than once a day. You bring me closer to my dreams and to myself, to this entire unfolding. So thank you, Gitika. Well, yesterday you really hit the spot with the message of just how to come closer to manifesting your dreams, to being closer to that place. And it's stuff I've known, stuff I've felt, but yesterday it was super helpful. And it came at the perfect time, that it just hit me, and it just calm. I've known I'm on the right path for quite a while, but your mind, of course, messes with you, you know. And I realised it's a bit like approaching your dreams, manifesting your dreams. This came to me in the night. It's like, just like how you would approach a wild bird or a wild deer. You know, imagine I'm sat here and just nearby I've realised there's this little wild bird, and it's coming closer and closer. There's only one way to get that bird to come closer and closer. Some bread would probably be good, but it's your state of being. It's just how you are at that moment. That stillness. Surrendered, yet heightened awareness. A longing, but a letting go. And I'm finding myself at that very spot on this process, where I've been guided over and over again to surrender, and I do, and then you feel like, well, no, that's giving up. You've got to, you know, that part of me that's going, no, you know, there's that wild bird. It's so close, I could grab it. But then it wouldn't be a wild bird. Yeah. And so I want to really say thank you to Gitika. That hit the spot. And that's the point I'm at. That my best possible chance, my best possible approach to this dream, that I see it just there, just beyond. And a beautiful analogy that came up was one where rising, if you like, to that higher vibration in your existence is a bit like watching a ceiling fan go round. And at first it's just slow, you can see the blades, you see it, and it gains speed, it gains speed, it gains speed, it gains speed until it's a blur. Just like those higher vibrations, just like that higher life I want to live. I want to be on a higher life path, a higher timeline, if you like. I want to change. I want to ascend. I want to be my higher self. And at the end of the analogy, it was pointed out the fan's not moving. And it made such sense. It's like, yeah, of course, I want to just go, boom, there I am, you know. Catch that bird. Catch all those dreams. Bring it all together right now. And you can't. This is a process. For me. For all of us. And in those dreams, you have to take those steps. And so I pray today, and I've prayed before doing this, and last night and the night before, that this is another step on that journey for me personally, and an opportunity to reach out, to reach through, but also to reassure you all that I will do this gently. It can't be done like that. So I'm not always going to go around hitting and bashing at stuff, even if I am the children's champion. I've stated that. That's never going to change. But still, the dream, the connection that I am strengthening, that I have, that we all have, that connection to your heart, to knowing oneself. The approach can only be gentle. There might be traumatic, drastic things along the path that almost help you, that bring you to some of the points. But truly, when it is you and your heart, it must be gentle. The trauma just sometimes makes it more obvious. And that's part of knowing yourself. As the light shines, those shadows come out. There's no doubt about it. And that's the healing. That's what I'm learning, you know. Stuff comes out and it's like, oh, crikey, where am I on the path? You feel like you go one step forward, 10 steps back. But it's not. It's not. It's a very different alchemy that we are all in. And it has been wonderful to just know, just lately, I'm on the right path. Even if my mind is still wrapped in, to be honest, finding something tangible. I find my dream every day. Within me, if I'm lucky and it's getting good, I'm strengthening that connection with the heart and ultimately with the infinite. This is what we can all do. And to strengthen that and to see it manifest, I do. Every day it manifests for me. Doors are open. But I still find myself forgetting, I guess. It's as simple as that. But then this is a practice that I am more engaged in than ever. So I want to assure everyone that I think we all have, if you have understanding, that you have respect and love for all life, regardless. So like I say, I had a lot of guidance, you know, to speak with honesty, compassion, kindness and love. To have that as the sponsoring thoughts, the sponsoring energy behind everything that you do. And that's become super important to me. And of course, I would love to just grab that wild bird. I want to just grab that whole dream. I want it today, you know. But there is clearly divine timing. And I'm sure a day will come where I'll look back on this and see very clearly why it was so. I feel that intuitively already. I know that's going to be the case, which has always given me this trust for a few years. To trust that intuition, that whisper. That, to be honest, is never wrong. To tell a story of the heart, to tell a story of what is within every one of us and what can unfold. And when you're coming from that place, you get closer to peace. It's that connection every day, over and over, to realize we are so much more than this body and this mind. There's an infinite quality in us, sparks of divine. We are fantastic. But to know that theoretically, or just to get inspired for a little while, is not enough. It has to be a practice, because we still live in an era of things that will drag us out of that. I hope that will change. I hope there'll be a far more productive era, if you like, of bringing people closer to this understanding, for those who want to. It's not for everyone. it's what it is for everyone. But so I just want to, I've got a poem, and you know what the poems are generally about, if you like. My little approach to a certain someone. But I want this certain someone to know very clearly that I'm learning, and all along the way I've, like attracts like, that I have to raise my vibration. I have to align with you on a level that I never dreamt possible. And so I want to make sure I don't mess up like I've probably messed up umpteen times before. Just like that wild bird, it gets closer and closer and then I'll blow it. So I want to stop blowing it, to be honest. That's my new aim, and Geetika's helping me. I'll stop blowing it. I'm gonna align with myself, because I feel, and what I felt from when I saw you, I just recognised that, and for so long I've just seen that in you, dreamt of that in you, that you will be that piece of the puzzle, or you will fulfill something. And that's not fair, and it's not true, because then you'll never turn up. You'll be that wild bird that never turned up. So, best chance at getting a wild bird. No pressure. No pressure. Approaching a lady at times is like that wild bird. And it's been quite a journey lately. A lot of insight. And I just want to reach out and assure her it's all cool. It is all cool. If we're meant to align, then we will. But still, as a guy, still got to do your bit, a little bit, I reckon. But I'm doing it in a new way. I don't know. But anyway, I've got a poem. Wrote it, when was it? On the 7th, so 2 or 3 days ago. Okay. It's called Magician Through the Mirror, Love Story. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, I can't start. I'm going to do it. I'm still doing it. I nearly didn't. Thought of not doing it, but sod it. I'm still trying. So, Magician Through the Mirror, Love Story. Ooh, that did it, my love. This time you were not up above. I dreamt a dream of you that took me straight to that love. Of all my dreams of you, this one I will hold as also true. This one was intimate in such a natural way. We talked as I stroked you. You lay as my lover. I had time to just admire. It was such gentle fire. I awoke from that place, still seeing your face. It was not just my heart that wanted to race, as there wasn't even a scrap of lace. I will be eternally grateful for that dream, as it returned me to seeing things are not as they seem. How long must we be apart? How long does it take to heal a heart? How long will it take me to learn to play my part? My part in this play, my part must have its day. I just want to keep finding a way to say some sweet things to the invisible one, to reach out and have some invisible fun. To know my words find you fills me with joy, like this poem is now my greatest ever toy. I could go on and on about that dream, but perhaps I should savour it in me, and save the details for when I am talking directly to thee. After all, even invisible ones seem to like their privacy. We will go somewhere else. We will have a fresh start. I will find words that come straight from my heart. I have felt your absence over these last few weeks. I have felt you rising to a place my heart seeks. I have admired you so much, and that is why this poem speaks. Speaks of this love that is so important to me. Speaks of this connection that proves we are just like a tree. Speaks like a lover, lost and alone, seeing that he is almost home. Home in that place, that treasure house within. Home in that heart where dwell all the kin. Home in this moment that right now I am in. After the dream, I sat in silence for some time. The visions I had were truly sublime. The mirror was gone, and I was just carried along. It filled me with hope to know once more that I am capable of reaching the shore where you stand. Please help me to land. Do not forsake me, just reach out your hand. My dreams and visions assure me we will meet. I think, to be honest, we both deserve a treat. I have used my free will to ask for some help. I will use some more to get me to the shore. It is strange at times to feel disconnected. What part of me doesn't know what it is blessed with? To follow your heart, stay with the glimpses you have had, is really not all that bad. In fact, I am glad that all through this time I have kept my love of the divine, that silent strength, that whisper in the wind, that dance, that song that tells me where I belong, that rhythm, that light, that cosmic delight. Is there no limit to this truest insight? The wonders, the silence, the trust and the care. It is only the mind of which one must beware. I get blown away. I reach for the stars, yet still I want to find you. It is like you are on Mars. You can trust me, you know. It might help with the show. You can reach out to me and will know only glee. I, on the other hand, will go weak at the knee. Because you see, I know some of the bigger picture, yet sometimes feel like the worst hitcher. I await only one lift, only one door, and fail to see there are cars and doors galore. Unblind me, my love. I know that you can. Help me to see clearer. I am just a man. Awaken our paths. Let us collide. How long is the divine saying that you must hide? I have had some inklings of just who you are. My mind would say that is just bizarre. Yet I know what I know, and once asked you for help. You looked majestic, and I was on the floor, searching for weapons until I saw the one I adore. Come again to my dreams. Give me the sight. Come into my life and fill it with delight. Trust in this love. Trust the signs from above. Trust that all time is leading us all into love. So to sum up, as I am getting long-winded, I have a feeling that all spirits are kindred, and in this way fear loses its grip, and we all get closer to a divine trip. A trip with you, a sandwich or two, a walk in the park, we could just have a lark. Ready yourself, my lady in lace. I feel a movement that is picking up pace. Hold the space, open the gate. Divine timing, I am told, is never late. So how do I finish? How do I say? I would do anything in this language of play, to be there again, to brighten my day, to return to last night, sat with you as you lay. Like I say, no pressure, but I feel my inner feminine and my inner masculine were pretty on board with that one. So that shouldn't hurt anything, I wouldn't have thought. And to say I'm not open with my feelings, I think I'm perfectly capable of being open with my feelings, and I choose my intentions. from now on is to be far more in touch with those more uplifting emotions. Dealt with a lot of the lower ones, I'm sure they'll come up. It's quite a process. But I want to lift it. I intend to have a habit of those. And just like that fan beginning to turn, I pray this is that kind of step on that trail, if you like, that it gets moving. I really hope it was already moving and it is speeding up. To uplift this human consciousness it is such a process. And I'm in love with it. Absolutely in love with it. As I am with all on this incredible path that we're on. That we have a chance this year. I mean, I'd pray divine timing. Align me with that divine timing. I